We are here as promised to our audience that we will give them a questionnaire which will help them decide which body type do they belong to. Are they Vata body type, are they Kapha body type, or are they Pitta body type?
Is it easy for you to lose weight, or do you gain weight easily, or it doesn't matter, you lose or gain easily, both ways? Do you eat as much as you desire? Do you have any problem evacuating, like you have constipation?
A very warm namaste to everyone and welcome back to HimVeda. Today we have Dr. Sharma here again with us.
Namaste.
So Dr. Sharma, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great as well. And looking at the performance of our older videos about body types, we are here as promised to our audience that we will give them a questionnaire which will help them decide which body type do they belong to. Are they Vata body type, are they Kapha body type, or are they Pitta body type? So without wasting any time, let's get started, and please let me know how it's going to be like and what we're going to do in this video.
So there can be many questions which can be asked, but some of them are more important. We'll deal only in those questions. These questions are more important because they represent more stable, like your physical frame is more stable, it doesn't change as much.
Okay.
And tendency to lose or gain weight is more stable.
Okay.
So, ask everyone to take a piece of paper and pen and note down, 3 columns.
Okay.
So V for Vata, P for Pitta, and K for Kapha. If we make 3 columns, and then for each question they'll be, they can tick under a V or P or K.
Okay.
Based on what their answer was. As regards to your weight, is it easy for you to lose weight, or do you gain weight easily, or it doesn't matter, you lose or gain easily, both ways? How's it?
It's really hard for me to gain weight and it's really easy for me to lose weight.
Okay, so that will be an answer under the Vata segment.
Okay.
So you can take under V.
Okay. So why is it going under Vata?
Because Vata is light,
Okay.
skinny, easy, is air dominated by air.
Okay.
Air likes to stay light.
Okay.
So easily lose weight without any efforts. If you make efforts to lose weight, then that's a different story.
Yes.
Everyone loses weight after efforts.
Yes.
But without any efforts, you lose, and even with lots of efforts, you gain little or gain with lot of difficulty. That's Vata. And exactly opposite to it, if someone answers this as they gain very easily without efforts, even on fasting, even on a water fast, drinking water and gaining weight, that should be a tick under Kapha.
Okay.
And Pitta sits in the middle, where they can decide to gain, they gain, or they decide to lose, they lose, both ways. That's Pitta. So this is question number 1. Is it clear?
Yes.
Does it make sense?
Yes, it makes total sense.
Okay. Then we look at the physical frame of the person. A person with little bit narrow shoulders, naturally narrow, and skinny, taller than average person in his racial background. You always compare yourself to your own background, which culture or which race you are. You will not compare yourself to an African or a European, or
Yes.
each one will compare within his own background. So a little bit taller, skinnier, tall and skinny.
Yes.
So that makes you Vata.
Okay.
I would say you have somewhat narrow shoulders and somewhat skinny. So that's again a tick under Vata for you.
Okay.
If someone is naturally broad, everyone gets broad and big after going to gym, but without even going to gym or any efforts, one is broad, more broad and more full, more round, more plump.
Yes.
Then that's a tick under Kapha.
Okay.
And somewhere in the middle of these two, where you classify yourself as a medium frame, and where you switch between being broader and skinnier easily, that's Pitta.
Okay.
Take under Pitta, fire.
Okay. Understood.
So these two can decide the physical aspects. Another physical aspect would be the skin. So if I ask you, is your skin more dry? Do you use a lot of moisturizers, or is it naturally oily? You suffer from blackheads, whiteheads, and these kind of oily problems, a lot of acne?
So my skin is dry.
Dry.
But from time to time, of course, I face acne and blackheads and whiteheads.
Yes, acne is more because of the age, but mostly dry. So that's again take under Vata. If it is naturally oily skin, You don't need any moisturizers and nothing, not
Okay.
even in the peak of winters.
Okay.
No, that's Kapha skin.
Okay.
So you take under Kapha.
Mm-hmm.
Same would be for hair also.
Okay.
Dry hair, oily hair, same.
Okay.
And Pitta also, because in humans there is oily fire. Pittas are oily as well. So they also suffer with oily skin,
Okay.
with more rashes and more towards inflammation and heat.
Okay.
That's Pitta.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be mostly the physical aspect.
Okay.
If we come to the functional aspect or physiological, then I ask you about your appetite. Is it very strong? You feel hungry all the time and you're desirous of eating all the time?
Yes.
Or is it
almost.
more slow? You can easily skip meals?
No, it's almost all the time I'm hungry.
All
Very
the
hard
time
for
hungry.
me to skip meals.
Okay. And do you eat as much as you desire? Like you desire a lot? You also eat as much?
Earlier when I was working out, yes, but now that I'm not working out and not that physically active, I am very hungry, but I don't eat that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, working out is different. That's what you make effort. But without effort, you have a lot of hunger.
Yes.
But actually, the quantity of food doesn't match that hunger.
Yes.
So that's more Vata again.
Okay.
Also somewhat Pitta. If on the other hand someone has a slow appetite, so you can skip easily or no, you cannot skip, right?
cannot
So
skip.
that's Vata. If on the other hand someone says that he can skip easily and is not hungry all the time, so that's more Kapha,
Okay.
appetite.
Okay.
And on the other hand, Pitta will also have very strong appetite and can also eat a lot
Okay.
and digest it.
Okay.
So your digestion, you have any digestive issues?
No.
Okay. Any heartburns or all?
Yes, sometimes I have heartburns. I would say if I'm not eating properly, then almost every third or fourth day I will have a heartburn.
Heartburn represents more Pitta.
Okay.
So people with heartburn can take under a Pitta section.
Okay.
So that was about appetite,
Okay.
digestion, and then evacuation. Do you have any problem evacuating, like you have constipation
No.
or diarrhea?
No.
Okay. So then, Vata persons usually, because they store energy, they store water, so they will have problem with constipation from time to time if they don't take care. A very balanced Vata, no such problem, but the moment they forget to drink water, which they will, they are forgetful. If they forget to drink water, forget to hydrate, forget to take oils in their diet, then they will constipate easily. So that's Vata. Kaphas will have no such problem.
Okay.
No such problem with and Pittas on the other hand, because of excessive heat, they will have tendency towards diarrhea,
Okay.
tendency to lose heat in the diarrhea, especially after eating spicy food or eating out in unfamiliar circumstances, in unfamiliar places, new foods. They will get diarrhea, the heat wants to come out.
Okay.
So I think that way you fall under a little bit Kapha category, your evacuation. So if I ask you about your sleep, so you have a deep sleep, right?
Yes, I am a deep sleeper.
So that's again Kapha.
Okay.
But going by our age, in this age also, older you get more Vata related sleep problems.
Yes.
So Vata sleep will be lighter, difficulty to fall asleep, wake up easily, especially with sounds. And Kaphas don't wake up, even if there's a bomb blast. Not literally, but
Yes.
so
Get the end point.
that's a Kapha sleep, very deep. And Pitta sleep will be somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
Can wake up and then go back to sleep easily.
Okay.
But Vatas will have difficulty going back to sleep, and Pittas will have more problems with light being disturbed, the sleep being disturbed by light as opposed to sounds. So that's the sleep.
Okay.
Climate preference, do you like more warm climates?
I like more colder climates. Yes.
More colder.
Yes.
So that's the Pitta aspect of you.
Okay.
So Vatas, so as humans, you see, nobody likes extremes.
Yes, of course.
Nobody will like too hot, 40 degree plus. Nobody will like too cold, minus.
Yes.
Within that human zone, we have our likings and dislikings. So within that zone, so if I ask you, what if you are in an AC, would you like the AC to be at 16 in summers, 16, or in the 20s, 20 to 24?
In the 20s.
In the 20s. So that's more Vata actually. then you like a little bit more warmth.
Okay.
If you were a Pitta, then you would say 14, 16.
Okay.
And the moment you enter a room, you will switch on the fan while others are feeling cold. So I would say still a little bit more Vata, your answer.
Okay. Great.
So that is about the climate preference. The Kaphas, on the other hand, they will say that they are okay in all kind of climates. They take the heat very well, they take cold very well. But still, because they are a little bit cool, so they will say maybe they prefer heat a little bit more, warmth.
Okay.
But then they don't like humidity as much because they're already dominated by water. They like more drier climates.
Yes.
You like dry or more humid?
I like drying climates.
Drying. So that's also some aspect of Kapha in you.
Okay. So I am seeing that on the second I have a lot of Kapha.
Yes, your primary dosha so far is Vata and second is Kapha.
Okay.
Why is it so? Because we get one from our mother, one from our father, and other things play a role.
Yes.
Family background, upbringing, everything plays a role. Your country plays a role. As a rule, Europeans and all, they handle cold more, better than Indians. So when you ask question, you'll be comparing a person from cold country to a cold country.
Yes.
So a Pitta person in a cold country might tolerate, you might say, I want AC at 5 degrees or 7 degrees.
Yes.
Otherwise, he starts feeling hot at 16 degrees. A tropical Pitta person will say he likes the AC at 16 or 14. So that's about climate preference. And then talking about mind. In your mind, what's your emotions? Mostly dominated by fear, insecurity, anxiety, or anger, competitiveness, jealousy, or a laid back approach?
So I would say anxiety. I would say anger sometimes.
So that's a mix of Vata and Pitta. Anxiety you said first, so anxious more Vata, wind, fear, anxiety, wind. And being laid back, more laid back and more easygoing, that's Kapha.
Okay.
And being more anger, competitive, hot, that's Pitta.
Okay.
So this is at the level of the mind.
So what will a Kapha person be like? What will he have to take?
If he's laid back, if these emotions, he is neither too anxious nor angry.
Okay.
He's like laid back, easy going. Of course, at some point, everyone will get fear. If you give too much fear to any humans, everyone will get fear. So we have to see degree. If fear is dominant, or it takes long time for someone to get afraid, that's Kapha.
Okay.
But easy fear, easy anxiety, that's Vata.
Okay.
Easy anger, that's Pitta. More irritation rather than anger, more irritation, that's Vata.
Yes.
So is it clear? Does it make sense? So if one can answer these questions, you get a broad view of your body type, Prakriti.
So based on the majority of my answers, I am
dominant Vata with second Kapha, I think.
Okay.
Secondary Kapha. That's what you judged yourself as?
Yes.
So it's easy. It's easy and it's very practical. But one should assume that if you are a Vata, it's not that you will have all the Vata qualities. It's not that every Vata will be slim. So how you go about is let's say there are 100 skinny persons, maybe 60% are Vata, 65% are Vata. You know how it works?
Yes. The majority.
It's not that every Vata person will be skinny, but majority.
So I think that's all.
Yes.
And we have summed up that I am a Vata dominant person and the secondary trait I have is of a Kapha person. So I hope that you were able to judge by answering these questions, and we would love to hear what your primary and secondary body types are, and please let us know in the comments, and me and Dr. Sharma will see you again in the next video. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.